opening day 2024 for the 2024 season. We're going up against the Houston Astros. I'm not exactly sure if I am including this at the end of the offseason recap. I want to kind of edit, see how it's going. But also, it could be the beginning of a new episode. So if it is, welcome. If it's at the end of the other episode, welcome back. So let's just take a look real quick at the Astros here. I got a Carlos Rodriguez here, DH for him, leading off. Interesting. I don't know if he is a real player or not. He's young, 23 years old. Cool. They still have Bregman, who's on the trading block for them right now. I believe is it a contract year for him? Yes, it is. So Bregman's on the chopping block, but he will be starting the year with them. Wilson Contreras is on the team. I'm pretty sure they just signed him in the 2022 offseason. Or no, they traded for him? Yeah, they did trade for him. So Contreras is here on the Astros, batting the 3-hole. They obviously got Kyle Tucker, who's a beast. Didn't have a super strong year last year, it looks like. Yeah, fairly average year for him. But here he is. Jose Altuve is still here at 33 years old. He didn't have a very strong year. Jake Myers developed into a pretty solid player here in the outfield. Then they have Taylor Jones at first, Michael Ciani at center, and then Jeremy Pena. Really good looking shortstop in real life, kind of took over for Correa. But yeah, so, and then they got Luis Garcia on the mound tonight, leading off, leading off the season. We got Boz out there. This is the lineup against righties. So we got Xavier Edwards leading off kind of for his full rookie season. And then Alec Burleson, he's the guy to watch as well to see if we're giving up on him this year. So, all right, let's hop into it. Let's see how we do. Opening day, baby. Starting at the Trop as well. I'm pretty sure every game that that you guys have seen that I've simulated has been at the Trop. We haven't been away yet, but all right. First inning, Shane Baz taking the field, setting him stone as our ace. And he starts off the year with a strikeout. Now up against Bregman, in the heart of this Astros order. He grounds out to, is that Paredes at third? Yep. And now let's go 1-2-3 here with Contreras up. And a swing and a miss. Nice. All right. All right, now our offense. This is where I need to see something this year. Well, that's not a good start. Xavier Edwards strikes out. We got Juan Soto up here batting in the two hole. He draws a walk. Nice. Wander's up now. Oh, Wander strikes out. 2 outs for Alec Burleson. He hits it. Is that going to get down? It is. All right. That's what we want to see from Burleson. Leads off the year with a single. Now we got Manny up. And Manny strikes out. So, leaving 2 men on. That's all right. Kyle Tucker leading off. Pops up to left field. Soto's got it. Jose Altuve now. He grounds out to short. And now Jake Myers. He hits it left center, but Manny's going to track that down. No problem. Cool. All right. Brandon Marsh is up, getting the start over Randy, coming off the bench. Did he beat it out? He did. Marsh beat it out. Nice. All right, so leadoff single, infield single. Curtis Mead pops up. And now our new acquisition, Reese McGuire here. He beats the shift there. All right. Man on first and second with 1 out. Isaac Paredes up batting in our ninth in the 9 hole. Not a bad hitter to have here. And he hits up the left field line. That's going to get down. Oh, not sending him home though. All right. We're flipping it over to the top of the lineup. bases loaded, 1 out. Xavier Edwards. Let's see some from you. That was weird. He hits it to center, tagging up. All right. We'll take it. Sack fly. Brandon Marsh scores, but this is who you want up here. So 2 outs now, man on first and second. Juan Soto's up. And he crushes it. Let's go. 3-1. Wow. It is late, everybody. 3-run shot here for Juan Soto. We're up 4-0 now on the Astros with Wander up. This inning's not over. Let's see it. Just kidding, it's over. That's all right, though. 4 spot in the second inning. Nice buffer for Boz here. Going up against the... Whoa. Oh. Looks like there's an error on the play. He's going to get to second on the error. Jeez, that stinks. All right, Michael Ciani's up now. Like the effort from Boz. Ooh, now he draws a walk. He's frazzled here. Let's bring it back. Pena hits it deep left. No tag. All right, holds the runners. All right, 1 out. Man, our first and second. Back to the top of the order here. Let's get out of this. Not gonna drop? Nope. Man, he's got. Now 2 outs for Bregman. Ooh, Boz plunks him. Says Bregman must have done something. Broken unwritten rule or something. All right, Contreras is up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Let's go. Strikeout. Boz gets out of it. He just wanted to make it interesting on himself, so that's why he hit Bregman. Burleson is up. He hit a single in the first inning. He's going to ground out to second here. That's all right. Manny Margot up. That's straight to the right fielder, but he drops it. Tucker with the error. We'll take what we can get. He's on first. No matter. Brandon Marsh now. He strikes out. And now Curtis Mead. Let's keep this inning going. He hits it to the gap. Let's see here. They're going to send Manny. Stranger. Yes, they do. That's a RBI double. From first to home goes Manny. Curtis Mead with a big hit there. Reese McGuire up. He got a hit in his first at-bat as a Ray, but this time pops it up to... Flies out, to left center. All right. The Astros are still hitless here. Starting the 4th inning. Boz going up against Tucker. And he pops up to Wander. Jose Altuve now. He pops up to left field. That's Soto out there. Nice. All right, now Jake Myers. Let's just do another 1, 2, 3 here. And he grounds out to third. Nice. All right. Another easy inning. Still no hits for the Astros. Paredes up against Garcia, who we are getting to a little bit. Oh, Paredes hits it. Oh, that's warning track. I thought that was a home run. Oppo Taco. All right, Xavier Edwards did hit the sac fly. I was about to say he hasn't done anything, but that's not true. Got an RBI already on the air. Grounds out to third. And then now Juan Soto is up. Already hit a homer this year. And he strikes out. All right. Let's just keep up with this Boz dominance so far. Boom. 1 strikeout. Let's make it 2 strikeouts right here against Ciani. Yep, that's 2. Called it. Let's just strike out the side real quick against Pena. This is the weak part of the lineup. Should be no problem. Now he makes contact, but grounds out to second. All right, the no-hitter still alive. And they go with Alex Castillo here. They make a pitching change. Who, I guess, had his first year last year. Pretty solid. But Wander's up. Wander, I was getting after Edwards earlier, but Wander hasn't done anything yet. I just needed to say that. That's all I needed to say. Sneaks it in there, the right side, leadoff single. Alec Burleson strikes out. Manny Margot now. Wander's taking off. All right, stolen bag from Wander. That's not really his game, but we'll take it. Now Manny got him in scoring position. Manny can knock him in easy. All right, he advances the runner. So we got 2 outs, Wander on third, Brandon Marsh up. Let's do something with this. And, thought he possibly could squeak it through there. No dice. It's all right. All right, we're keeping Boz in here. It's the top of the 6th, top of the order. Let's see. And is that going to get done? Ah, it is. Well, the no-hit bid is over. But hey, Boz is pitching at Jim so far. Only 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and allowed his first hit and the top of the 6th. So, but let's not. Is that going to get down to? Oh, that gets over Manny. Okay, they didn't send him home. All right, so, man, Bregman hits a double there. No outs. Man on second and third for Contreras. Is that a pass ball? I don't know what. Oh, no. Wait, what? So it was a strikeout, but it gets, but a pass ball. But I think Contreras made it to, he did. Oh my gosh. So he scored on a strikeout. Oh my gosh. So still no outs. Oh my gosh, what is going on? A wild pitch this time. So another run comes in on a pass ball, then a wild pitch. Still no outs in the inning. Kyle Tucker up. What is happening, dude? Okay. Now we got our first out there. We got a man on third now. We have Wilson Contreras on third, who struck out. Great. Jose Altuve's up. Weak tap back to Boz. Now Jake Myers. All right, let's get out of this. This is no. Boz doesn't like him. Sending a message. Brings up Taylor Jones, who hits it fairly deep. Okay, not bad. To right field. All right. Well, the Astros put up 2, but it wasn't for any great hitting or anything. Curtis Mead. Ooh, he's gonna beat it out. Looks like. Infield hit. Reese McGuire now. Already has a hit on the day. Swinging bunt. Hey, that's a hit. We will take it. Not pretty. No men. What? No men out. No outs. Man on first and second for Paredes. He bunts. They throw to third. Okay. I don't know what the plan was there. So, anyways, fielder's choice, I guess. Xavier Edwards is up. Is that a double play? No, he beats out the throw. All right, so the inning's still alive. 2 outs now. Man on the corners for Juan Soto. That's another 3-run bomb. How about it? Or we can strike out. That works too. No problem. All right, top of the 7th. I think we're going to stick with Boz. Only 76 pitches. Keep it going. I mean, kind of a little bit of a crazy inning last time but Reese McGuire, we got him for his catching ability, and he had a couple of, well, I guess one was a wild pitch, one was a pass ball. Anyways, I'm doing all this talking, but we already got 2 outs. And Rodriguez hits it straight to Margot. All right, another easy 1-2-3 inning. Leading off, Wander. And hits it to the shift at second base. Burleson's up. He strikes out. Now we got Manny, who doesn't have a hit yet this game. He's not. If you look over here, it's just Edwards and Margot, the only guys that don't have a hit yet. Let's get everybody a hit here. Or he can strike out. Man, that's that pitcher they probably already forget his name. He's doing some work since he came in. But it's all right. Top of the 8th. 86 pitches. I think we keep him in. Why not? Bregman hits it deep. Off the wall. Looks like it's going to be a double. Another double for Bregman. And right over Margot's head. Again. Almost identical plays. Now I'm going to keep going with Boz. I have faith. Full count. Strikeout for Contreras. Kyle Tucker now. He hits it to shallow center. 2 outs. Jose Altuve. Oh man, Boz is at 103 pitches. I don't trust him though. And he strikes out Altuve. Let's go. All right, we'll bring somebody in to get the save next inning. Alex Castillo is still out. That's who it was. Pitched 3 innings. Leading off is Brandon Marsh. And Marsh draws the walk. All right, they do bring in Hunter Brown now to face Curtis Mead. He's got 2 hits on the day. He rips up the third base line. That's a base hit. Oh, we're sending. That's a double. All right, second and third, no outs. That is going to bring up McGuire, right? Yep. Reese has got 2 hits on the day as well. And he draws a walk. All right, bases loaded, no outs. We got to do some damage to put the nail in the coffin of this game. Paredes, he's got a hit today. Let's make it 2 here. He hits it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That's 2 errors for Kyle Tucker today in right field. He's got the yips. So that scored 2 on the error. Still no outs. Second and third for Edwards, who hit it to first base again. But that's another run in. Edwards got 2 RBIs on the day with no hits. 8-2 for the good guys. Juan Soto's up with 1 out. Man on third. And he launches that, but not far enough. But I think far enough far enough to score the run. Another RBI for Soto today. Now Wander. And he's going to ground out to second. Another big inning though. So we've scored 4 in the second, 4 in the 8th. Had the 1 run in the third. All right, Boz. Let's bring in. I thought that was Yandy Diaz for a second. They're pinch hitting Yainer Diaz. It's a bunch of, well, I think we just go to our closer. Just go to Nick Anderson. Possibly one of our best pitcher in our bullpen. Let's just close it out right here. 3 more outs. And that's not good. He hits it into the gap. That might be a double. It is. Okay. Don't want to see that. Let's calm down, everybody. It's 9-2. Taylor Jones up. Oh, okay. We're good. That might still advance the runner, though. Oh my gosh, dude. Right field is cursed today, man. That's 3 errors now. The first one for us now. So Marsh with his, look at these defensive ratings. 60 outfield error, 70 range, and he decides to drop it. All right, no outs, men on the corners for Michael Ciani. And a ball. You gotta be kidding me, dude. All right, they're pinch hitting again. Wilyer Abreu. He's a lefty. Gosh, okay. He swings hard. It's going to go to left field. Is that enough to... Nope. Okay, holds the runners. 1 out. Carlos Rodriguez. They were down by 7, so I shouldn't be freaking out. But still, this game hates me sometimes. So, yep. All right. As I say that, double to the gap. That's going to score 2. Yep, it's going to score 2. 9-4, 1 out. Men on second and third for Bregman. Oh, gosh. And Bregman gets walked. For Contreras now, bases loaded. How about just double play? Okay, strikeout for Contreras. That's all he wants to do today. Do I leave Anderson in? Yeah, I guess. One more out. That's all we need. To center. All right, game over. Thank goodness. That was more stressful than it needed to be. So we're going to walk out. Opening day victory, 9-4. Great to see the offense coming together. Shane Baz got to be player of the game. With the, look at this. 8 innings pitched for 3 hits. Only allows 2 earned runs. Only 1 walk. 9 strikeouts. Nick Anderson had to scare me a little bit. But other than that, our offense gave us enough of a cushion where that was okay. Let's see here. RBI. Soto with a 4 RBI day. Edwards with a 2 RBI day despite not getting a hit. And 3 hits from Curtis Mead. 2 hits from Reese McGuire. Yeah, so really great day. Obviously the homer from Juan Soto. As you can see, the Astros, not a lot of help outside the first 2 guys. And Diaz here. So I did not realize this, but Contreras, special notes here. Wilson Contreras ties the AL regular season game record for strikeouts with 5. So he struck out in all 5 of his at-bats. So, and he left 8 men on base. Oh no. All right, well, not a strong showing there for Contreras, but anyways, thank you guys for checking out the opening day with me. Looks promising. If we could do this the whole year, that'd be great. Like I said, if it was the end, if I put this at the end of episode 8 or whatever, the off-season recap episode, then have a great day. I'll see you guys later. If not, I will be checking in a little bit later in the season. See you. All right, boys and girls, we're here. You guys just got done watching the opening day game against the Astros. And it's actually been, again, I'm just getting caught up again with recording. It should be a lot more consistent after this. But so it's been a little while since I played the opening day. But I have simmed through a little bit. We're now here at July 11th. In the middle of the season here, we're at the first year player draft. And yeah, we're underperforming a little bit. Let's take a look. Like I said, I kind of need to get refreshed myself here. If we just kind of sort by WRC plus, I mean, you'll just see a ton of our offense is just not good right now. The opening day the team just looks obviously a lot different as well, because I had to send a bunch of players down who just been struggling. So our highlights of our team though is for sure Soto, Wander, Andrew Vaughn, who's really should probably be getting a more at bats in general. Having a really good year. Paredes here still making it hard for me to want to upgrade him, and not that he's having an amazing year, but at least he's above league average. And we have Lau here as well, doing great, but everybody else struggling a little bit. Manny, a little bit below league average. We can handle that just with him playing center field, and providing some good defense. He's pretty average with the bat this year, but he's still going to have some pretty solid WAR racking up just because of his defense. But if you look at everybody else, I mean, our catching duo is not doing too hot with Kelly and McGuire here. McGuire pretty much lost he's just permanently a backup right now. And then we have a Kelly who is pretty much our everyday starter, is not, again, for a catcher, not incredibly mad at it, but, solid defense. But anyways, let's take a look at, we'll go to the AAA team, take a look at some of the guys struggling. Xavier Edwards, how was he doing? I'm pretty sure he was pretty bad. I mean, he only had 54 plate appearances, but had a solid 59 OPS plus. So we sent him down fairly early. Who else? Alec Burleson, his time might be coming up short with us. I mean, he had 49 OPS plus while he was up with the team to start the season. I'm pretty sure we gave Gentry a shot as well. Very small, sample size, but again, 21 OBS plus. Again, only 37 plate appearances, but still, I needed some sort of spark, and it was not getting it there. Who else? Brandon Marsh was another huge disappointment. 59 OPS plus in his nearly 200 plate appearances. So we gave him a longer shot, and he was just not doing so well. He's doing great in AAA. But it was not translating to the major league team. I don't think I had a little separate part here. I was able to sign a few veterans to some minor league contracts, and so they got the call up, like J.D. Davis, who's been okay. He's been better than what we had. He's mostly just been kind of filling in, DHing really for us just to be a bat in the lineup, any sort of bat. Kind of feeling like this year's race in real life. Even Taylor Walls is back up with the team, getting no offense, but I'm pretty sure Wander went down. Yeah, Wander was down for a little while with dead arm and some hamstring tightness. I'm pretty sure I did send him to the IL at one point. So we didn't really have a great option at shortstop after him. I realized a little bit too late, honestly. So we brought up Walls just to be defensive replacement there. But he's obviously not been great, but serviceable defense. Randy, very disappointing. Man, it's tough. We're just really underperforming. Obviously, our stars in Soto and Wander are doing what they're doing, but they can't really carry the whole team on their back like that. But honestly, arguably the bigger disappointment has been our pitching staff. Look at this. Look at Shane McClanahan here. Our ace last year put a 4.1 WAR, 3.03 ERA. This year has a 5.4 ERA. His home runs per 9 are doubled. His Ks per 9 are down by 2. Walks per 9 are not too bad. I'm wondering, is he getting his FIP is not great, but it's lower than his ERA. So, it should be coming back down a little bit. But his BABIP is not even awful, so he's not really getting BABIP'd a lot. I don't know. He's just struggling. It's a down year for sure. Even Shane Boz is not having a great year. 88 ERA plus, 4.77 ERA. He went from leading the league in home runs per 9 last year to over doubling that this year. So we're just letting up a lot of home runs. Luis Severino, though, has been a bright spot. Our 1-year rental, of course. So let me just see real quick. If we're trying to bring him back, he would want a nuts return there, or contract. But so honestly, he might be a trade deadline sell, to be perfectly honest with you. We have Sonny Gray up. Even I think he was another minor league guy, a guy that we were able to get on a minimum contract. So he's in our starting rotation right now, because we're also dealing with those injuries as well. Let me get refreshed on that. Yeah, so we lost Rasmussen, who you guys knew about. We lost Chris Rodriguez as well, torn rotator cuff. He's out for 2 to 3 months. And Garrett Crochet, who would be another option to possibly start for us, he's out for 8 months with a torn flexor tendon in his elbow. So our pitching staff got hit hard. Also, Luis Patino, let me just show you this. If we set him to a starter, you could see his ratings have plummeted. He has just been awful. He's been better now, but he was very bad to start the year as a starter, which you really just... that just sucks, because it would have been awesome to be able to see this team with all their young pitchers kind of all at full strength, with McClanahan, Boz, Patino leading the charge, or even Rasmussen. But I think the injury bug has really gotten to Patino. Let me just show you here. Just looking at the years that we took over here, 22 and 23, he pitched a total of 22 innings. So all because of injury. In 2023, the little bit that he was up, he was amazing. But I think the injuries kind of got to him. He might be somebody. Honestly, he might be somebody we look to move. Maybe before the full league knows that his ratings are plummeting a little bit. You see his stamina's gone down, his control's gone down, I believe. Let's just take a look. Yeah, his movement's. I guess his movement's up actually a little bit, but his stuff went down from the 70. So I guess it's not completely plummeting, but I'm sure it will be going downhill a lot quicker. So I'm kind of in just weird place. We're currently, let's take a look at the standings. Currently 43 and 50, sitting dead last in the AL East, down by 8 games to the Yankees. And we're quite low even in the wild card race, 6.5 games out. So I don't know, man. It just stinks. Hopefully you guys stick with me through it. Promise I'm usually better than this, especially with the Rays, but we're just underperforming by a lot. Let's just see. Our Pythagorean has us a little bit unlucky. We should be 1 game up, but we're just not as strong or necessarily as talented as I thought we were going to be perfectly honest with you. We do have Frazier here. But so I remember I was talking about how Frazier was going to be somebody to possibly call up soon, just because he looked good with a minor league contract and whatnot. But he's been, as a 32-year-old veteran in AAA, he's not been playing very well. So we didn't bring him up. Kiermaier's been hurt. He's had a pretty solid year. Just looking at this team, it's just like, man, who could even come up to help at this point? With all of our young guys underperforming, like Burleson, Gentry, Rosarena. So it's just really making me feel like at this trade deadline, maybe I should be a seller, honestly. I'm not so sure. I think we're definitely going to maybe go for I said definitely going to maybe. Severino is probably the biggest trade piece that we have. Not the biggest, because we do have Soto as well, whose contract is up. But here's another big dilemma with Soto, is that he's actually willing to go for a fairly small extension here that we could possibly go for. Obviously huge annual value, but at least 3 years to not super lock us in when, Wander's contract is coming up. But then again, it's like, at this point, if our team is not going to be in playoff contention, why lock up so much money in just Soto when we could be spreading that money across? So I'm wondering if that's maybe an oversight by me. I think it was a bit of a different situation at the time when we were just trying to make a push for the playoffs when we were good but could use an extra help. So getting somebody like Soto was crazy. But now at this point, with where the team's at, I'm wondering if it's not all that worth it anymore to have him on there when we really should be taking that, like I said, taking all of that almost 30 million, almost 40 million, and spreading it across the team to help out with smaller things instead of dumping it all into one player. Because, as you can see, Soto is having a great year. He's already put up 5.6 WAR. His OPS is over 1,000. He's already hit 30 home runs, not even at the All-Star break yet. And even with that, that's not going to be good enough to get us to the playoffs. So do I go for just try to get a massive haul for him back? Might be the move. I think it might be time to sell a little bit. Unfortunately, I think Kittredge might be somebody. He actually made the All-Star team. I'll show you that in a second. He's having a really good year, but I think his ratings are going down a little bit. It's his contract year. He's going to want a bit in free agency, or at least to extend his contract. Jeffrey Springs, also All-Star this year. his contract is up too. Although his ratings look good, still look good. But yes, he's going to want 10 mil. So we could probably get a solid little haul for him as well, and really just kind of revamp this team. I honestly think, though, that this team is not in a position where we're just have to go rebuild mode. I think with a team like the Rays and any sort of small market team, I just feel like you never want to go super rebuild, just tear everything down just because it's so hard to get back to that place. So I'm always trying to have an influx of young players on the team. But man, we are just kind of a little bit of a strap for talent at the moment. A couple of the guys we're waiting for are Caminero and Williams. They're still a bit off at 21 years old. Manzardo could be somebody we look to. He's having a good year in AA. But anyways, yeah, so we definitely have some decisions to make. Let me go over to the mail and news. I'll show you real quick. All-Star game. Like I said, we got Kittredge in there, we got Springs in there, and then we got Wander and Soto, as you could have guessed. Both in there. Let's just take a look at Wander's season as well. He's batting 300, going for 5.8 WAR. Like I said, he just keeps getting better and better every single year. And Wander's not going anywhere. He's a cornerstone of this team, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this series, just to kind of play out his contract with it. But I just feel bad that we're not going to get, possibly not going to give him a chance to do that this year. So, taking a look real quick at the prospects. Who do we got in here? We got Bitsko, who should honestly be up soon. How's he doing? Pretty good. In AA, he might need a call up to AAA. And who else we got here? Quick scan, looking for the TB. Caminero, of course, he's in there. Not having a great, actually, he's at -8 WAR right now in AA. Jeez, maybe he needs to go back to high A. He's struggling. And anybody else? No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're also at the draft. I think we'll just knock out the first few picks for the rest of this episode. And yeah, let's take it. Well, real quick, we'll take a quick look at the trading block. See, just who all is there. Just sort by overall for now. So I was messing around. Cronenworth's having a good year. We could bring him back to Tampa Bay, and the Padres really don't. Like, if you can see here, there's just a few. They're looking for just a simple prospect. Probably some guys that would be more than willing to add here. Greg Jones, who was a top prospect for us. Let me see here. It actually might be. Yeah, he's not looking great right now. We'd be willing to possibly give him up because then we can actually have some help offensively. But man, I just don't know. I don't know if it's worth with us being. We're not like super out of it. But I just don't know if it would be worth. Maybe we kind of just got through the real life trade deadline right now. We could maybe pull a real life Red Sox and kind of be like half in, half out. Get rid of some players while also bringing in some veterans just to see how it goes. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of the breakdown. Sorry for me rambling and going all over the place. But yeah, just disappointed and just. I just feel like should have been a lot better than we are right now. So, all right, but we'll move on to the first-year player draft knockout. I don't know, maybe at this point, just maybe the first 3 picks or so, unless something else happens. The mock draft has us taking Michael Mullinax, who's a really solid 19-year-old switch hitter, really good defense, really good hitter. If this guy made it to us at the 30th pick, then sure. Would be in on that. I don't see how he does that, but do we get it? Oh, I think we got yeah, this is our comp pick for Glasnow, who I saw on the trading block. So we do have an extra second round pick. Yeah. All right, let's start this thing. Let's see who the first couple picks are. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they take Aaron Calhoun, one of the top pitching prospects. Obviously looks really good. Just has to get that control up. We'll do Texas as well. See, they take Peyton Green, the shortstop, another one of the top prospects. Looks great, obviously. Maybe not shortstop, but playing third, second, first base at 6'3". He can pretty much play everywhere. So that's a good pick. And then now the Diamondbacks take Ty Evans, 21-year-old outfielder prospect. Excuse me. Great power, pretty much. That's his game. All right, let's go to us. See who's left. Jeez, Molinax, the boy, the man, the myth. He's still here. I don't know how. It must be just a deep class. Goodness gracious. Okay, Albert. Okay, just gonna move on from that. Mackay Griffin also looks good. This guy's pretty developed, right? He's a relief pitcher, yeah. But he's 23 years old, looking like he's ready to go right now as a pitcher in the major leagues. I mean, let me just look at batters. Aiden Harris, he looks real good. Playing third, he could play pretty much the corners, infield and outfield. And then who else we got? Andre Modugno, but Modugno. Again, kind of like another first base, third base prospect, possibly corners as well, with great power. Comes great responsibility. Just kidding. Jeez, that was cheesy. All right, I think I'm going to take Molinax. It's a cool name, switch hitter. You know, I love that. Great defense, great offense. Yeah, great speed as well. Yeah, sign me up. I'm all for it. All right, going to the second round now. I gotta remember we have our supplemental pick as well. Let's see here. Mackay Griffin is still here. Yeah. I know it's generally frowned upon as far as, high school arms, drafting them super high, but man, he looks good. Just that movement is just a little bit concerning, but if everything else develops, I don't know, you might got something there. Well, we'll go back to batters. Let's see here. Velez, he looks cool. I feel like this is the type of guy that I'm always drawn to, with the high contact, high avoid Ks. It's like the first and last one here are pretty high, and everything else dips down in the middle here. I was looking at this guy when it first popped up, just with the high work ethic, high intelligence, solid catcher ability. He can bat as well. That's kind of cool for a catcher. Can he play anything else? Maybe corner. Luke Lito. Jeez, obviously you guys don't know this, but I had a sim that I did on last year's game where, man, this guy he was rated a lot higher. I think it was for an expansion team. Yeah, I was doing an expansion team sim, and man, I gave this guy so many opportunities to play, and he just stunk, even though he kept his ratings fairly high, but he was just awful. Yeah, probably shouldn't let that bias from a completely different sim seep in here, but it kind of is. Malone, low work ethic, low intelligence, not super interested, even though it has a cool profile. And Jacob Cozart. All right, I think I'm leaning to go Mackay Griffin here, and then hopefully maybe that catcher or that infielder is still here just a couple picks from now, because we have our supplemental. We can sign him. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do that. And then, all right, so who is left here? Yeah, so I mean, these guys are both still here. Do I want to go with the catcher, or do I want to go with the shortstop? Man, this is tough. I think I might have to give it to Velez here. just because the 60 catcher ability, I don't know how well that will play. Oh, there's her. He wants us to take the low work ethic, low intelligence. Classic. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go Velez here. So I'm kind of speeding through it now, but... Alright. Cool. Alright, third round here. Okay, so he didn't sneak through this pitcher. He's got 55 potential. I know I shouldn't base it off that, but makes it easier. He's looking good. Lefty. Hagen Smith. 20 years old. Let's see here. He still wants to stake No Malone. Let's see, batting potential. This guy. Oh, he looks pretty good. Jaden Knight. Let's see, power, crazy. Cameron Bagwell. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with that pitcher. Take it 2 pitchers high, which we don't really need. We got a good amount of pitching prospects. But I don't know. I feel weird leaving a talented guy like that out there. I'm going to do it. Alright, let's see who's left. Probably should go offense now. Yeah, I think we'll do one more pick and then move on. That's me take another pitcher. No thanks. Go batting potential here. So Jaden Knight is still out there. He looked good. Pretty good defense. Could play the corners really well with that 65 range, and then even back it up at center field. 60 contact. Avoid K is pretty up. So that's pretty nice. The power. Yeah, Noah Malone is good, but he doesn't really want to play baseball. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Jaden Knight. That's my last pick here. Under slot as well. Alright, guys. There's my first 4 picks, I believe. I think I'll finish out the rest of this draft. If anything cool pops up, I will let you know. But other than that, I think we'll just wrap it up. I'll sim a little bit farther and wrap it up with just kind of some prep before the trade deadline. To see if I'll make any moves. So thank you guys for watching so far. See you in a second. Alright, we're back. Last little update before we're heading into trade deadline in the next episode, or post-trade deadline. Real quick news, Brandon Lau went down, fractured jaw. He was out for 4 weeks, but 3 weeks left now. I will say that I've already made a few moves, so we'll go and show you that. Let's see here. Alright, it all started off with July 12th. Okay. Make sure I got everything. Yep, okay. So first move, we actually had 2 trades with the Yankees, division rival, but I think you'll see here. So we actually picked up Chad Green here, who's having a great year with the Yankees. We picked him up here for not a lot. Hill Alexander, a lot of red and orange here, so not too interested in that. I think they were okay with just trading him straight up for that guy, but then we also threw in Michael Berglund here, a catcher with not much potential in my eyes. And then we have Caleb Sampson here, who's probably the best prospect, honestly, we gave up here. Starting pitching prospect, but still nothing to stop this deal here for Chad Green, who we got them to retain 65% of their salary too. He's only 1 year left. How much? Yeah, he's going to want a lot. So, I mean, we're probably going to... he's not going to be on the team later, but pretty much I got this guy just to kind of fill in the gaps, just because we might be trading away some of our pieces that have one year left. You know, like I said, I think I have decided we're going to kind of go into sell mode here. Despite us playing a little bit better here in July, I think I'm going to go into sell mode just because I think it's a long shot that we make the playoffs. But still, just kind of bringing in a little bit of talent too. Like I said, I don't want to go full on tank here. But yeah, so he's just going to help bolster our bullpen a little bit, while we're probably going to ship out guys like Kittredge and Miss Springs. All right, next trade. Pretty much, I got rid of Reese McGuire. Honestly, I was getting ready to just DFA him because he's just been absolutely awful. I think even his fielding, his fielding's been okay. But yeah, I was getting ready to just DFA him, bring up one of the catchers I had in the minor leagues. I think right now we brought up Jorge Alfaro, who's having a good year in the minors. But yeah, he was just not good, so we let him go. But we got a good prospect in return in Trey Sweeney here from the Yankees. So again, two moves with a division rival, but both of them I think is pretty solidly in our favor. This also freed up some money for us as well. He's under team control for a while, has he has 2 option years left, and was having a good year. He is, on the 40-man, but still having an option to go to another bat. We don't have him up right now, but he could in the future and probably next year. So, especially now with Brandon Lau out, I'm giving Xavier Edwards another shot right now, see how he does. But if not, Sweeney may get the call here. I have him focused on training at second base because he actually didn't have a second base rating. So hopefully just a little bit here at AAA, he'll be able to learn it a little bit. And then last trade that we made, we brought in Jake Cronenworth, who's having a really good year for the Padres. But they just did not want a lot in return for him. We just traded him straight up for O'Neill Manzueta here. Again, not a whole lot of potential here, unless they're seeing something that we don't. I guess the OSA is a little bit higher, so their scout might be a little bit higher on him than we are. But I was okay with getting Cronenworth to fill in the gaps a little bit, help out with our offense while we another lefty bat, get rid of something. He's off to in just about 50 plate appearances. He's already put up 1.2 WAR. Off to a great start. And we technically have control on him again next year, but he's going to be expensive. But we'll see. If we're getting rid of Soto, we might be able to bring Cronenworth back. Obviously, not the same player by no means, but can play all around the infield, and maybe we can train him in the offseason to play some corner outfield for us as well. So those are 3 moves we made already. Obviously, I said that we're going to be kind of selling, but I kind of bought a little bit here in the form of Chad Green and Jake Cronenworth. But I think we just, overall, if we were just to stack up what we got and what we gave away, nothing huge did we give away at all. So but yeah, so like I said, only a couple days left before the trade deadline happens. We'll see. I'll see what I can get for Soto. If it's not anything that I'm super fond of, or think that it will be a good enough return for him, maybe I'll go around the route of trying to re-sign him. Maybe, but it would just leave us with absolutely no money left. We didn't, just to call back real quick, we didn't give up a ton for him. Josh Lowe, he's actually having a pretty solid year for the first time with the Nationals, but, did not become a superstar. None of these prospects have really become anything, so we didn't, like I said, didn't give up a ton for Soto. It was a great, 2-year stretch here. to make a run for it. But his time might be done already with the Rays, and that's kind of what teams in real life, obviously the Padres have him. This is the same kind of thing that they'll have to look at once his team control is up. They're going to re-sign him, and they're going to try to flip him again for some more prospects to kind of replenish the farm system, which might be the route we go. Other than that, honestly, so Soto probably on the out. We'll see. Pitching wise, like I said already, Kittredge and Springs, both on contract years, going to want a lot of money. Probably going to flip them now. Get some prospects in return, maybe some other pieces. And then as far as probably to clear up some 40-man roster spots, I think I'm giving up on Burleson, who is destroying AAA, but he is just a, what do they call it, like a quadruple A type player. He just can't put it together in the major leagues. So I think a change of scenery might do him good, send him somewhere else. And same thing goes for Tyler Gentry, who might have got sent down to AA, but again, another outfielder who's only ever struggled when he's up on the major league roster, and just give him a change of scenery. So those are the main moves. Please be on the lookout for the next episode. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Share it with some friends. Let's grow this even more. We can just talk some more baseball and have some fun. I also might have some trade deadline kind of like mini series coming up. I think it would be super fun just to do maybe a couple years of the Padres with their super team. Would be kind of fun little change of pace here. So anyways, if you want to see that, let me know. Thanks so much if you made it this far in the episode. This looks like it'll probably be a longer one. So next episode coming out will be the rest of this year, leading into the off season, the second half. So thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Peace.